Merchants traveling around Europe in a Renaissance age doing merchant stuff? Why not? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel, and today we are going to talk about TILETUM. It is another game in a T series of games from Board and Dice, and this one revolves around merchants traveling to Europe in the Renaissance age doing merchant things, I suppose. So this game revolves around dice selection, which at first I was pretty much confused by. Not confused, but I was like, what? Like dice games in a Euro game? But yeah, I wanted to check it out, and oh my god, is this game phenomenal. I enjoyed every little bit part of it. So the game revolves around this wheel where you will be picking your dice, which are also resources and also your actions. Which means is if you take a die that has like a 6 on it, you will get 6 resources of that type depending on the dice, the color of the dice. So you will either get gold or food or stone or metal or wool, I think, or whatever it is. There's like 5 different resources in the game. And if you pick like a 6, you will get 6 of those resources, but you will only get one action. And it depends which part of the wheel you choose, you will do different actions. You can travel with your merchants, you can build these churches up, you can influence different people to come to your houses and populate your houses, because that way you will get some more houses to put on the board and claim influence to different areas. There's also this contract track where you will get contracts that you can deliver. There's also King's Favor track, which you have to be careful about, because you can get even minus points for it if you're not careful. And throughout the game, you will be playing 4 turns. Each turn you will be picking 3 dice in a round. You know, one player by one player. You will be picking 3 dice, and you will try to do the best you can. And the game is absolutely amazing. I was so I'm lost for words. The thing is, I like Euro games that are old Euro games, you know, that have these like today's games always have some hidden component or something to it. And even though I like diversity, I like when I have stuff that you don't have, like on my personal player board, I can do stuff that only I can do stuff only I can do, you know, the stuff that you can't do. So, but you have some ability that I can't. I like that. But sometimes in Euro games, I really like this old type of design where everyone has the same set of actions that they can do, but it's just how you employ those actions, when do you activate them, how you activate them, what you do with them. That's what I like about these older Euro games, and I really got that feel from this game. Even though it has dice, that's the only part that's like a little bit random, because you don't know which type of dice will come out, because the different colors means different resources. So you're not sure if you're maybe relying heavily. Okay, now I will get some steel, and there's no dice that gives you steel, or the dice rolled are just 1, 2, so you get like a little bit of steel. So you have to accommodate your strategy in that moment. So I don't think that's a problem, but I really like that everyone has those actions available to them, and throughout the game you will be able to boost them. You will be able to put these tokens on the board, so you can boost your actions a little bit more. So even though if the dice is high, with the high number, you still have some boost on that action, and you can do it a little bit better and still gain enough resources. And traveling throughout the city, trying to outrun the others, because there's like 4 different scorings throughout the game. Each round, when the game ends, you will have one scoring and then one big final scoring at the end of the game. And trying to run there before everybody else to claim the spot, because some of the cities have spot for only one house, maybe, depending how many players you are playing. And you want to, let's say for example, put your house over there, because you can build over there, and the churches and everything, you know, get points that way. But also if it happens so that one of the turns you will score something if you are in that town, that's something you really want to go for. And sometimes, you know, you want to push that king track, because there's lots of points to be gained up there, and that track will constantly pull you back, deduce you points, because you will be flipping these tokens and you will move your markers in an opposite direction of the good points. So you have to move to positive points to at least end up at somewhat positive, because if you end up at negative points, you get negative points, and nobody likes negative points, especially in Euro games. So yeah, and the game tells you everything because you start with 10 points, so you know you are going to lose some points throughout the game. So you try to minimize that as much as you can. But yeah, those scorings at the end of each round are absolutely crucial that you get them if you can. Not all of them, you can maybe skip one, but you have to be able to make presence there, even putting your merchant over there. You don't have to build house, you can put your merchant there. But if you put your merchant there, that you can't go somewhere else, do something else with him. So yeah, and as I said, you will get these tokens on your player board. You can store them, and if you get persons, so like contracts and all that. But if you get persons, you can put them in the houses, and that way you can upgrade your board a little bit. You will get better things like you will get more houses to put around the board, you know, that will claim your points at the end of the game, or maybe at the end of some rounds, because some rounds have, like, if you have more houses on the board, you will score more points. But overall, I was so pleased with TILETUM. It really is like the new Euro design with the feels of the older Euro games. It's hard for me to explain that. I think I'm the only one who sees it like that. I think other people maybe will not see it, but for me, I don't know. When I was playing it, it felt like which Euro game I was. No, I don't know. I can't from top of my head right now because I don't do this scripted. I do them live. Whatever comes to my mind, I say it. I can't right now remember one specific game that reminded me of, but I really got that feeling, and that's why I liked it, and that's why it's staying in my collection for a long, long time. I don't see why I would replace it. It has dice. It has all the Euro components that I like in the games. So yeah, if you are like me, if you heard anything you might like from this review, definitely check out TILETUM. I think it's a great game, and definitely deserved of your attention if you are into the games like this. So yeah, that's my review of TILETUM, and yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, do subscribe because it helps the channel a lot. There's also Patreon down there. You can support me that way, and you can even choose which type of reviews you want to see next on maybe top 10 list that I plan to do in the future. I kind of left that part a little bit down on my videos on my channel, but it's going to happen soon. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and until next time, pozdrav. A new Euro game that's like pastel in color. Nah. Merchants traveling throughout the Europe in a Renaissance age, doing merchant stuff, and all packed up in a nice board game. Yes, I want to check it out. So you're telling me there's a game that has like brownish pastel color look to it? No, look. So you're telling me there's a game with the brownish sort of pastel colors. So you're telling me there's a game like in a pastel colors, like brownish and all that, and it's a Euro game. Of course I want to check it out immediately. 10 out of 10. Or do you want to spread your influence slowly, because during these games you will have art, you will have, it's a new game from Board and but in essence I was interested more in this game. My first and once you pick your dice